We do begin tonight with continuing coverage as Kimberly-Clark and the union representing its workers have come to a deal that may save hundreds of jobs. Earlier this year, the company said they planned on closing 2 Fox Valley locations, the Cold Spring operation and the Neenah Nonwovens location, eliminating more than 600 jobs. Now the company says it still needs a little help from the state to keep one of those facilities open. NBC 26's Max Grossfeld joins us live in our Green Bay newsroom now with the latest update. Max.
After that initial announcement, the state assembly passed legislation giving Kimberly-Clark a $100 to $115 million incentive package in an effort to keep its Cold Spring plant open. The legislation stalled in the Senate because at the time the company wouldn't commit to using the incentives. Now there's a new deal with movement going forward.
Some of the 450 people working at the Cold Spring facility leave work with a renewed hope they may be able to stay at their job, but they're not the only ones.
I'm very excited to hear the news that the company and the union have come to an agreement. That is a great place. That's what I've been hoping for all along.
State Senator Roger Roth, a Republican from Appleton, says he wants the Senate to call itself back to Madison using an extraordinary session to pass an incentive plan, a move to keep the Cold Spring plant open.
So it was always in the back of our minds, if the union and the company could come together, we'd be in a position to do this. They've certainly come together. Now I'm pushing and advocating to the majority leader and to members, we got to come back in. We got to save these jobs.
In a statement, Governor Scott Walker calls this outstanding news and says he looks forward to working with the legislature to, quote, keep hundreds of good-paying, family-supporting jobs in the Fox Valley, unquote. But Outagamie County Executive Tom Nelson has issues with the way the legislation is written right now, saying in a statement there's nothing in the bill making sure the facility stays open long-term. He says for $100 million, quote, it's the least the governor and legislature can ask of them, unquote.
We reached out to the United Steelworkers Union local chapter, but we have not heard back. Kimberly-Clark says it still plans on closing its Neenah Nonwovens facility, but there isn't a time frame for that. That move would eliminate about 90 jobs. Keeping you connected live in the Green Bay newsroom, Max Grossfeld, NBC 26.